Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. You've missed this one. Find it. Find it. Find it. Oh, you found a good girl. Nice. Nice. When I'm judging a scent work trial, I see a lot of handlers trying to get their dog to search every single box. The dog wants to go past the empty boxes and search the box with odor, and the handler is bringing them back and say, you didn't look in this one, look in this one. Now you have to look in this one. Now you have to look in this one. What happens during training? You ask your dog to sniff this and there's nothing there, so you move on. You ask your dog to sniff the next box. There's nothing there, so you move on. You ask your dog to sniff this box. There's odor, and you give them a treat. But does the dog know it's getting a treat because there's odor? Or does the dog know they're getting a treat because you stopped and you fed them? So in their mind, they don't know what it is you want. Now you're in a trial. You're asking them to search every box. And your dog doesn't really know what you want because in practice, you told them to search both odor and non-odor. And you're getting frustrated, and finally you pause and you look at your dog and your dog alerts because your dog learned when you stop, that's when they get the treat. So you never taught them to search odor, you taught them to pay attention to your body posture. So now let's see what Maverick does after I asked her to search every box. And let's see how her behavior is because I told her we're now looking at empty boxes. Find it. Good girl. Good job. Yes to you. You see that Maverick went round and round just checking out, not even checking out all the boxes, just traveling along the boxes a couple times because she didn't know what her job was. Here is a dog that's already up in the highest level of classes in AKC scent work, and she's successful. She has legs, she has titles. And once I told her we needed to start searching empty boxes, she didn't know what it was I wanted. So she just went around in circles a couple times. And finally she goes, well, there's odor here, so maybe. And it took her that long to figure it out. So I don't want her to search empty boxes. She has no reason to search empty boxes. Your dog's sense of smell is stronger than your eyesight can ever be. And let's see what happens when we have clear boxes with something that you can see, all right? Here are my clear boxes. And like I said, a dog's sense of smell is much stronger than your eyesight is. So we're using our eyes to find the container that has a round ball in it, a dark round ball. You can see that it's right here. Okay, but if you came into this area for the first time and you never saw this configuration, you never saw these boxes, but you know you have to find the box with the toy in it, are you going to say, is it in there? Nope, I don't see it. Maybe it's in there. Nope, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. No, when I first walk into the area, I see that toy. I can see through that box. Okay, well, that's how our dog's nose is. That dog walks into the area and that dog can see with their nose where the odor is and where the odor isn't. Now, there's going to be times when they search some boxes that don't have odor because of how the airflow was. The air is going to move that odor around. And especially at the novice level, those cardboard boxes, once that air starts moving around, then it starts hanging onto the cardboard. So there's going to be drifting odor. But you already taught your dog to search the source of the odor. So I want my dog to be able to go straight to it And I'm not going to bring them back and force them to look at an empty box when they already know better than I do that there is nothing in that box. Okay, so can you see there's a ball here? All right, you can see that from the camera. So you don't have to go to any of these boxes. If somebody says, point out the box with the ball, you're going to come right up to this one because you can see it. Well, the dogs know more than we do where that odor is. So don't pull your dog away from where they know there is odor and ask them to search where there's no odor because you just communicated, we're not doing that today. We're doing this instead. And now you just messed them up for the rest of that search. They'll either get a false alert or you'll time out. They'll stress out. They'll do something. And if they find the odor, it's going to be an accident because you just told them not to find odor. I just had to reboot Maverick's brain and tell her, no, we're really not going to be looking at empty boxes. Let's just go for the odor only. And so now watch how she comes in and she may sniff a couple boxes, but again, it might be because there's drifting odor and she's going to use that information to lead her back to the source. She's not going to have to sniff out all 10 boxes. She's going to know where the odor is by how it drifts in the air and she'll be able to go back upwind and find it. Find it. Good girly. Very good. Good job. Now we're going to do the same thing in exterior search. If Maverick wants to take me to an area to search, I'm going to allow her to do that. If she doesn't detect odor, or if she starts taking inventory and starts going for non-target odor, I can get her back on task by retelling her to find it and maybe by circling the perimeter. But let's see if she's going to make me do that or if she's going to go ahead and find the odor on her own. Find it. So I have a 10-foot line because I don't want my body position to impact me. Did you find something? She came back to me to tell me, good girly. Nice job. It was right there. I had it in the grate. Good girl. And she found it. Good girl. So what she did was start out in this area and the odor was already drifting from here and she was able to find it right away. Yes, you're right. Good girly. Good.